Hello everybody from Uzhhorod, a city in western Ukraine in Zakarpattia region. Today we are going to explore this little town as we've already did in winter and now it's summertime, 2021. Let's go! And we start our journey from Uzhhorod embarkment, probably one of the most beautiful places where you can walk along the Uzh river in the city of Uzhhorod. Along the embankment you can see many people walking, running, riding their bikes or just resting on the benches. The city has a very calm vibe and atmosphere. You feel almost immediately relaxed once you arrive to Uzhhorod. Very slow pace of the city and its citizens reminds you about other joys in life. Reminds you that you can be happy watching the nature, having a very slow walk along the river, or just watching the river. Modern city of Uzhhorod has a population of approximately 120,000 people. And of course the main nationality in Uzhhorod are Ukrainians, but nevertheless, given the location of Uzhhorod, its closeness to the border, you can encounter many nationalities and many cultures in the city, as well as hear a bunch of foreign languages except Ukrainian, such as, for example, Romanian, Hungarian, Slovak, Polish, Romani, and many others. Zakarpattia, as a region in Ukraine, and Uzhhorod in particular, can serve as an example for acceptance to all types of nationalities and cultures in the city, because in the region there are more than 120 different nationalities coexist and live peacefully together for centuries. Behind me is one of the most beautiful buildings in Uzhhorod. This is the synagogue, and the synagogue has a very complicated history, as probably many synagogues in Europe, but this one is unique because there are just few similar types of synagogues in Europe. As you see, it has red color. It has unique design and it was built in 1904. Now it is not a synagogue anymore, it is Philharmonic Theater with one of the best organ inside, which was made in former Czechoslovakia and then brought here to Uzhhorod. And that is how we ended up on the central square of Uzhhorod, which is called Teatralna Square. And from Teatralna Square we go to the street, the only street in Ukraine which is called Korzo Street. Korzo is not a typical Ukrainian name and it is very strange to hear this name in Ukraine. Anyways, the street was called to honor the family of Korzo, which owned the city in 14th century for 4 years. Throughout the history, Uzhhorod had many names such as Uzhhorod, Ungvar, Gungvar, and many other variations. But the main point that the translation of the city is that it is the city near the river located at the castle. I arrived after the closing hours already. Actually, the entrance is closed already, but if you give some money to the guards, that they will let you in. And here we are, entering Uzhhorod Castle, one of the oldest places in the city. It's a funny thing because it's actually much nicer to go out of the working hours because you have basically the whole castle for yourself. Of course, I'm not gonna tell you the history of the castle. You should come here yourself, see all this beauty yourself, and it is the best if you can take a guide and he will tell you what happened, where, how. I think it's the best. Uzhhorod Castle was rebuilt many times. That's why you cannot actually say that it belongs to a certain style, as it was reconstructed throughout the history due to the need of reinforcement of the fortifications. Uzhhorod Castle. It is smaller than MUKACHEVO castle, for example, but it is rich in history. You have the panoramic views of Uzhhorod here. You have beautiful garden, and it's very nice to walk in summer here. When walking outside of the castle, you should take a different route. This route will take you to the city center. And as you see, we are back to Teatralna Square. I suggest we go back to the bridge and meet the beautiful sunset there. Thank you for watching my vlog. Thank you for staying with me. See you in my next videos. Please comment what did you like most about my vlog and what other places in Ukraine or elsewhere in the world you would like to see. Looking forward to hearing from you, and thank you for watching again. Don't forget to subscribe, leave your comments, leave your reactions. It is very important for me. That's how you support my work and my channel.